Aloha! I'm doing my video today for WebSafe fonts. So firstly I'm going to talk about the differences between web fonts and WebSafe fonts. I'm going to be talking about the advantages and the disadvantages between both of them. I'm also going to show you how to download the web fonts and also some ethical practices about using web fonts and where you can get them from. So firstly, we're going to go and have a look at the differences between web and WebSafe fonts. So, firstly, WebSafe fonts are the ones that are available on most computers. They are highly reliable, they're high quality, and the load times are not a problem because these fonts are available on mostly everyone's computer, and these are the ones shown down here. It's the most basic fonts like Times New Roman, Georgia, and these kinds of things. What is different between these three, Comic Sans, Korea, and Impact, is they have special uses. Comic Sans are, as the name suggests, mostly used for comic books, so you can't really use these for professional web pages and that kind of thing because of the usage and the connotations that it has towards it. So Korea is kind of like the old wartime time, has that wartime feel to it back in the early 1900s, and then Impact is more used for dramatic web uses and that kind of thing. So mostly you're just limited to this aerial, this one, Times New Roman in Georgia. So what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about web fonts. Now these are they have a lot better selection. They have all sorts of web fonts that you can use to make your page a lot more exciting and look a lot more appealing. And so, as you can see here, we have all these kinds. So these are really nice. They add a lot of excitement and different look and feel to your document. So there are some downsides though. That's slower load times because these fonts are not on everyone's computer, so they take time to load for each user to be able to view them. The inconsistent quality, because sometimes they might download on different users' computers a lot differently, so the spacing might be different or the alignment might come out really weird. And a lot of times these fonts cost some money, and so this is just another downfall of this web fonts. But what I'm going to show you now is a few free sites that you can download web fonts from and that are totally legal. So firstly, we have a look at, this is Google web fonts right there. And this just gives a whole different lot of selection of web fonts that you can use. And the way that you can use these ones is you can actually link them to your web page by using these buttons, quick use. And yeah, so that's how you can use this one, or you can add it to your collection. And another one is fontsquirrel.com right there. And these are some really nice fonts. They have a lot of different ones. And these are fonts that are actually the designers have released for free use. So these are the ones that people are allowed to use because the designers have released them. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you how to download one. So I'm gonna download this Hill House one. So I'm gonna press download right here, OTF, and then at the bottom of my browser right there, you can see it downloaded. So I'm gonna click on that, and then my Finder will come up. This is my Finder for my computer. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll up, and this is where it came to. So I'm gonna double click this, and then it unzipped the file, and now it's gone into its own file called Hill House. and it's right over here, Hill House, right there. So double click on that, and then it takes you into the file, the folder of the file. And so I'm going to click on this OTF file, double click on that, and then it shows all the letters that I'll get with it, and medium, and then I press install font, and then it automatically installed it into my font list. So it will automatically come onto all of my applications. So let me just check with my so let's see here, I'll just type something. Let me check. Let me just type something. And there we have it. Hill House has been installed. And there. See, it looks very similar to the one that was on the website. Right there. So we have it here. Okay, so that's how you download and install fonts into your computer, and then you can use those in other applications. But as I said before, with Google Web Fonts, you can use, or you can link the font to your page. And so these are just some of the ways that you can download them. And so also some ethical issues related to font usage is that there are a lot of sites that have free fonts that you can download, but these fonts, a lot of them, or some of them, haven't been released by the actual font designers, so they it's actually not legal to use them. So you have to just be careful about which websites that you use to download your web fonts from. And so the ones that I've given you are legal. The designers have released them. So this is my presentation of WebSafe fonts. Thank you for watching. Mahalo.